in the pure stock division. The 55 of Adam Yutzi was disqualified for rough driving, as the 49 of Ronnie Blair will get the third spot. Now back to more pure stock action as we set up the 211 of Corey Shaw and the 39 of Casey Wagner. Garlock and McMillan, Straley and Meta, Hill, okay, as they settle in, lap number one, it's going to be Corey Shaw, Garlock, Casey Wagner, as Dave McMillan and Kenny Hill battle for the number 4 spot. Hill and McMillan down the backstretch. Off 4, it'll be Shaw, Garlock, Wagner, as Hill and McMillan still put the metal at it down through turns 1 and 2. A 211 of Corey Shaw, the 54 Ronnie Garlock, Wagner, as McMillan goes high, Hill goes low, off turn 4, 2, it'll be Hill for 4th. Halfway for the 211 of Corey Shaw, as McMillan's not going to give up as he sets up back on Ken Hill on turn 2. Now the 85 of Dave Staley up in tight behind the 28 Hill. Staley gives Hill a little bit of a bump down there in turn 3. Okay, 2-lap flags for 211 of Corey Shaw, the 54 Ronnie Garlock, Wagner in 3rd. As Hill and McMillan still battle. Hill still sticking to the low road, as McMillan gets a little bit of an edge up on the high side in turn 3. Now McMillan way high. Hill should tuck it in low right here as Staley rough driving the 85 of Dave Staley. Okay, the checkered will fall for the 211 of Corey Shaw. Garlock in 2nd. Wagner and Staley battle to the line as Ken Hill finishes 5th. Okay, the final qualifying heat in the pure stock division puts the 00 of Scott Burkett, the 99 of Darrell Moore, the 34 of Judy Weiser, and the 18 of Salisbury. The 40 of Ken Rao, the 38 of Sonny Williamson, Meta, and Morton make up the field. With 1 lap in, it'll be Burkett, Moore, and Weiser. The 40 of Ken Rao in 4th. Burkett, Moore, Weiser, Ken Rao Sr., and the 18 of Ed Salisbury. The 38 of Sonny Williamson runs in 6th. Halfway for the 00 of Scott Burkett. 99 of Darrell Moore, Weiser in 3rd, Rao in 4th, and the 18 of Salisbury in 5th. Salisbury needs to move up 1 spot as he has to be patient behind 40 of Ken Rao. Now he's got his chance. If he could have hooked it up there on turn 4, he could have pulled inside the 40 of Ken Rao and the 34 of Judy Weiser. Now Weiser up a little high as Salisbury tucks in low in turn 3. 2-lap flag for Scott Burkett, Darrell Moore, Rao into 3rd, and Weiser in 4th. Now Salisbury up on the inside of Weiser. Has to hold the line through turn 4 as a white flag falls. Okay, the 18 of Ed Salisbury will pick off the number 4 spot as he was patient through 3 and 4. Now we swing back around on the leader for the checkered. The 00 of Scott Burkett, the 99 of Darrell Moore, the 40 of Ken Rao, and the 18 of Ed Salisbury, your 4th and final qualifier. The 34L of Judy Weiser finishes 5th. We'll be back for more Pure Stock and Mini Street Modified Racing at the Path Valley Speedway, May 26, 1989, as Rosie's Racing Videos brings it all to you live from the Path. Okay, as we finish up the micro sprint C transfer, we're now back to the Pure Stock Conti, number 1. Filmley and Hill line up in row 1, Sample and McMillan in 2, Snyder and Williamson, Pearl and Weiser with the 55 Yutzi bringing up the rear. Off turn 4, it'll be Hill as Filmley gets a little wide. And Snyder and Sample slide through turn 1 the wrong way. So we got 4 cars slowed in turn 1. We'll bring out the caution. We'll be back for the green. Off turn 4. Now on the restart. McMillan will be on the outside as we set up off turn 4 for the green. Pure Stock, Conti number 1. 2 will qualify as Hill sets them up down through turns 1 and 2. Williamson now to the inside of the 33 of Dave McMillan. Off 4 it'll be Ken Hill, Sonny Williamson, and the 33 of Dave McMillan. Hill, Williamson, McMillan. As the 55 of Yutzi gets a little wide down the front stretch, holds on to the handle through turns 1 and 2. Williamson up high, McMillan high off 3. Now tries to tuck it in low on 4. Hill will bring him down. Williamson in second, and McMillan still running third. Ken Hill sets the pace off turn 4 once again as the 38 of Sonny Williamson holds down the second qualifying spot here in Pure Stock Conti number 1. McMillan continues to drive low out of turn 4 to pick up the groove, but Williamson has always drove that high side up in turn 4, comes off high down in turn 3, almost up against the rails as Hill tucks it in low and high off 4. Williamson into the tires there between 1 and 2 as the 28 of Kenny Hill. Hill off 4. We'll look at the 2-lap flag. Okay, Hill off turn 4. We'll look at the white as this track really starts to get nice here on a Friday evening, May 26, 1989, as we're now running number 1 Pure Stock Conti. Off 4 for the checkered. It'll be the 28 of Kenny Hill. That'll do it for Pure Stock Conti number 1 with the 28 of Kenny Hill. We'll get the win, the 38 of Williamson in second. Pure Stock, Conti number 2. The 3 of Clyde McMillan inside. Okay, McMillan off turn 2 with a lead of 42 of Meta in second. Morton runs in third. Off turn 4, Clyde to Glide McMillan will have the lead through 1 and 2. 42 of John Meta in second, holding down the number 2 spot, which will qualify him for tonight's feature in a Pure Stock. McMillan, Meta, and Park. Pure stock, Concy number 2. 2 will qualify. Right now, the 3 of Clyde McMillan has the number 1 spot. The 42 of John Meta in second. The 51 of Brian Park trying to get second. And he tucks in behind the 42 of John Meta. Halfway for the 3 of Clyde McMillan, 42 of John Meta. Park, Mort, Alan Crum, 32 of Charlie Meyer, and the 97 of Bill Huffman. Clyde McMillan continues to set the pace here in pure stock Concy number 2. As Clyde comes up in turn 3 off 4, he's going to look at the 2-lap flag. The 3 of Clyde McMillan. Okay, the field has been shown the white flag as the 3 of Clyde McMillan sets up down in turn 4. Off 4 for the checker, the 3 of Clyde McMillan. Welcome back once again to the